Oh, and we're live. Welcome back, everyone. Glad to hear that you're feeling much better, Sir Monk. For more Fire Emblem, 3 houses. How do I play this game? Ooh, support. Oh, lots of support. Holy cow. So we're at the part of the game where you gotta play school teacher.
One up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard.
Ferdinand
She's
thinks he's
not your
Edelgard's
rival,
eternal rival.
Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do.
Is the Prime Minister not elected?
Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever
That's actually a
stop
pretty
flowing?
wise
Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting.
sentiment.
It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
I love how like a lot of C conversations are them hating each other, and then the support level went up.
Fascinating. Following this equation,
Linhardt. Here again, I see.
go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc. No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? This research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same.
You should really like
You have
update
an
the
almost unparalleled
textures
intellect,
when it zooms in like that.
singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish.
Linhardt's like a smart guy,
I
but
haven't an
lazy.
ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen
He's
to waste
Shikamaru
your
from
talents
Naruto.
on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She's attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then.
Can't work for
Goodbye,
someone else.
Linhardt.
Wow. Called getting a job.
Petra. Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position.
English or
Right
Fodlanese,
now, it is
I don't
not a
know.
good
It's not
one.
her first language.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
Yeah,
I
yeesh.
had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the princess of
Which is
Brigid.
funny. She's a princess of
It gave me
Brigid,
sadness
but
to
she's
leave my
considered a
home.
commoner.
But I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire.
Kind
I
of
have
says
learned
something. It's like,
much
well, you're not a
understanding from
royalty
the
in
outside world.
Fodlan, so
My
we're not going to
experience has
respect
made
that.
me become who I
Granted,
am.
the notion of,
And meeting you and
I mean,
Lady
royalty
Edelgard
and
has had great
commoners,
value
nobles
for
and
me.
commoners,
I admire your spirit in the face
is
of
a rather old-fashioned one
You set
in
a
and of
strong
itself.
example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Oh, he knows. He knows something we don't know. I mean, I know because I've played the game before.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found
I kind of
him.
want to change her
Did you want
outfit
him for
back
something in
to
particular?
normal.
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this battle to continue?
Well, of course.
I'll
And
probably
that
pick
would
it up.
be?
I don't know. I can't promise that I'll
Suspect
play it
you'll
on
find the
stream.
topic rather
I'm thinking
entertaining.
of trying to do
That's it.
like games with
What do you mean?
storylines on
Crest
stream.
research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly
Yeah,
applied
that's the other
yourself,
thing
you
I'm
could become
afraid
a
of.
distinguished scholar.
Never getting through
you
it.
could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world.
I kind of
at
want to do it
large.
like so
There's
that
nothing
even if I
wrong
have
with
like
a
one stream a
selfish
week,
drive for
it can be like a
knowledge,
storyline
but
game
only if you put
so
it to
that
good
everybody
use.
can get
I'm
into
sure
it.
there must be
So
some
Persona
use.
would be a good one for that.
Oh, then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Let's go back to the personal quarters. Yes. How do I? No. There we go. Holy cow. There we go. That's better. Locked. I love how I just bought to B+ immediately. That's right, and I can just buy... So if you play this game over and over and over again, I think you can build up more and more and more renown, so that if you play another round, another file with New Game Plus, you can just immediately unlock everything. More support. Hey, Oakland.
Katie.
This route.
Oh, you're scowling again.
Welcome in. How you
Get
doing?
wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you
I
don't
did Blue
smile
Lions
more.
a few years ago when it came out.
Hello, Dorothea.
And now
I
I'm
was
doing
just
Black
lost
Eagles.
in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes.
Just running through my
So
supports
many
right now.
nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that? I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, Amy. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
It's like you're an
A
insurgent.
character from an opera. If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed.
A tyrant.
The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far.
Well, that all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera. Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story. Heavy as her
Oh, we gotta listen to her sing.
she will lead us all to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
That's quite enough, Dorothea. I'm starting to feel more than a little embarrassed. Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
Yeah, Blue Lions did not paint Edelgard in a good light at all.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here.
100 hours? I'll believe it.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty.
Among common folk.
Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Ew.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Oh.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
There we go.
Very well. I cannot walk
That's the
away from a
reason.
challenge. I
He
have
thinks
no
nobility are
choice but
above
to chance a
commerce.
guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
She screams.
It's just
I
all
hate
in.
Bernadetta. She's such a
What are you
poorly
doing?
written character. Like, her entire character is just, I have anxiety, so therefore literally everything
No
makes
need
me
for all that.
scared.
I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No, I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you. You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Is her voice like the same as
Mad
Sakura?
at you?
Naruto?
Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I
Yeah,
got
not the
you
same person.
figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's not... this is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
Yeah, it's like, it's just ridiculous.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way
Spear
you move
work.
your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus
The
of the
locus
sphere
of the
and
sphere and the
elasticity
elasticity.
of the muscles.
People don't do that.
Focus?
Okay. But they
Elasticity?
calculate the locus of the sphere and
Can you
elasticity
not
of the
just be
muscles.
showing
No.
me?
Okay, that's not how people
Please.
think. Sorry.
If you are showing me, I
That's
will
another
learn
pet peeve of mine,
everything.
narratively.
I won't waste your time
When
with such
people say someone's
demonstrations.
smart,
You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out.
and because they're
Besides, I
smart,
need to go now.
they
I have
do
a
complex
prior appointment.
calculus equations in order to figure out things like
Lynn
how to
heard
thrust a
much
spear. It's like,
talking.
no.
It is on myself to prevail.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got
So
hurt
even if
trying
you're
to break
smart,
up
you're not going to be
someone
like,
else's fight.
well, if
It's
you're calculating
ridiculous.
the locus of
All
the
I
spear
do is
and
step in to
elasticity of the
calm them
muscles,
down,
then
and the
you
next thing you
can
know, they're both at my
sidestep
throat.
this and
Hey,
freaking kill them.
ever been in a
I
fight?
think no.
Fight! You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Put me down! Put me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? It wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come
What is up with
join
this
me,
low-res
death.
picture?
But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Alright, I think that's all the support. There we go. Okay. I think the button, yeah, Raphael's in the button. He's probably got the button.
Hey there.
Bernadetta.
Right.
There you are. Hey, bud.
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt. Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this.
Yeah. Tattered overcoat's probably Caspar.
Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely. I knew you'd see things my way.
Yeah, it's like if you want to maximize. The problem with this is if you want to maximize your time, you should go around and talk to everybody every time after every week. The problem is that's boring.
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
School of Sorcery, maybe Hubert.
Impressive.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat? Unfortunately, you are mistaken.
Oh, Kingdom of Fargus. Who's the sorcerer in Fargus? I can't remember.
Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
Brawling.
Here to train?
Yeah, I usually just run around. Get some faculty training. Where's Gerald?
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. Meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful.
Okay, cult.
It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Sure.
The glory of progress.
Ignatz, don't care about him.
Well,
Gerald's probably in this room. Manuela, okay.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men.
Why is it like 1 star there? See, the thing is, this game I think could be one that I really would love to like play over and over and over again to like just boost up Professor's, you know, my stats. But the catch is, I hate this, this like school section, because I'm very much someone who likes to maximize efficiency with the, you know, maximize the amount I get with the time I have, and so I run around doing this to train myself up.
Really?
Blast. They said that Gerald was here. Where the frick is he?
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family.
So I just do this and get my training from everyone.
If you do see anyone getting too... Practice yields
I'm sorry, but I must vet that just now.
Practice yield...
That's right, Yuritsa counts as a faculty member. You know, before he kinda revolts.
Inspirational.
Sure. I infuse the plants with magic. That sounds illegal.
What?
Riding skills. Alright, I can talk to Alois, then I can skip Aroni.
Maybe.
No.
I have a thought. Past
There
here
you
is the
go.
Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Serra slumber. Sorry, but only a select... It's open to the public on only one...
Sure. Yep, I'm fine with that. Oh, my Fitbit's battery is low. Gotta plug that in after my phone's still charging. You know what? Screw it. Oh, you gotta do things with them to get their motivation up.
Teacher.
Oh, I thought he already was a cavalry guy.
Look, Professor, we did great!
Perhaps I've been well taught. Let's put this to the test.
I'd never have learned this back in my room. I'm a quick study.
One step before the next step.
Deadeye and Thoron. In original Fire Emblem, Thoron was the strongest non-legendary magic. Sure.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Can I repair? that's a no, apparently. Why do they have a star? Buy a fair amount of these. Some of these. That's a lot of money I just blew. Sir Monk certification exam. That's right. In a lot of games, monks are like fighters, but in Fire Emblem, monks are magic users, which I think makes more sense. They're monks. They don't punch people, they use magic.
I've passed, have I?
First.
Oh yeah!
She's using a bow, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Is there even any, like, should I just skip over?
I have success.
Is there any point to going into another class if I... You're my mission.
Thank you so much.
Anna?
No matter how powerful our enemies may be, there is no need to worry so long as we're with Catherine, the mighty wielder of Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand?
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
One must wonder why Lord Lenato would incite such a reckless rebellion.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I don't know much about it. Please tell me.
Roughly 4 years ago, the King of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. I believe that about sums it up, correct?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
The church executes
Speaking from the
criminals?
church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the knight's perimeter.
Uh-oh, looks like we're doing real fight.
Everyone, prepare for battle!
If you play Blue Lions, his other son, Ash, is actually one of your characters. Ooh, tilt the byleth. Ooh. Stop breaking the Thunderbrand. Yeah, it's got the Fog of War here. Yeah, Lenato is here. Haha, it's got one extra person that I could recruit, but I didn't want to. You can recruit people from other like classes into yours, but I don't really want to.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
That smell. It's fresh blood. It seems the battle has already started within the fog.
Fun fact, if you're female Byleth, like, well, usually... Oh.
Put me in there.
Usually, if you want to recruit somebody... Meyer is 3? Interesting. If you want to recruit someone else from another house, you have to up your skills in a certain area.
Stay focused.
Oh no.
Deadeye. Ugh. But if you're female Byleth and you talk to Sylvain, he'll just immediately recruit. He'll just immediately say, okay. Because he's a ladies' man.
Get the victory.
Battle.
Yes, Linhart.
I will prevail.
Battle.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Thank you for that.
That's my cue.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Ting! Bum ba da da la. God, this frickin'... What is he? Is he a soldier? He is, okay. This 4 movement, I hate it. Like, it's so gross. Like, this guy's over here, he can't attack the other one. Thunder, L Thunder, Arc Thunder, Thoron! So that should be good. Got him. I believe other phase happens after enemy phase. Yeah, look at that. Boom! Miss. Miss. I didn't realize her hit was so low. Why is it that low? That's ridiculous.
Is that all?
Oh yeah, she's got a brave... It's a brave sword. This guy's getting lucky. Up, 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 up. You only see 2 spaces? That's some thick fog. Oh boy. Meyer B. Miasma. Meyer Beta. Miasma Delta. Banshee. I don't know what that's Greek letter is. I do like the, okay, if you put this guy here, they'll be going for that one. There we go. Took like 8 hits, though. 8 swings. There we go. Once. Twice. Perish. Alright, you forge ahead. Blink.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lanato.
Ooh, that's rough. Oh? I always love how, like, why can she jump that high? That doesn't make any sense.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son.
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
Okay. Just heal you up there. What does a minor crest of Cethlean do? Sometimes raises might when you use recovery magic. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll put Edelgard in there to block. Oh, dear lord. This man's about to get wrecked. Oh, she didn't even hit.
Lord Lenato.
Dude got wrecked, yeah.
Please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lenato has the strength to carry on.
Gotta get your archers in there as much as possible. Because archers don't often see a lot of combat
Lord Lenato
on the
doesn't
enemy's
deserve
turn.
sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Because they often can't counterattack, so they don't get a lot of experience. So you want to make sure you use them a lot on your turn. Alright, well, we'll do this. It's kind of funny in Radiant Dawn, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, there's a part in the end game where you're storming the castle, and a couple chapters into the end game, like the chapter of part 4 or whatever, there is they bless, like a goddess blesses every single person's main weapon, like whatever weapon, 0, 0, 0. 0 chance of doing 0 damage. 0 chance of doing any damage. But yeah, so it makes it so it's unbreakable. Basically, you have to choose one weapon for everyone to use. And the funny thing is, there's a bow that is like the range is 1 to 2, so you can hit close up. So it makes your archer just absolutely amazing. Wait in the woods there. Into the woods. Up, 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 up. Wow, accidentally just retreated. No, what are you doing? Stop stealing my experience. I can't heal the other. It's a little silly. They say that these spots are like places where people have died. But it's like, who's dying often here? You know? Who's going over here? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Is that all?
I just tell Jimmy Johns to stop emailing me. For some reason, Jimmy Johns isn't marked as promotional stuff, so I keep getting emails notified. Problem is, Edelgard's gonna destroy them.
Try to keep up.
Whiff.
It's time.
Whiff. Why you got high heels on the battlefield? No, stop. Don't kill him. I can do that. She's just breaking her sword. That's valuable. Once. Twice. Perish. Right in the gut. Sure. It's kind of interesting how you learn spells and you don't have to use tomes. Yeah, generally armored units don't have much in the way of magical defense. Physical defense, sure, but magical.
I may as well win.
Dang, getting the crits. Okay, he does have a javelin. But if I rush him, he's got an Iron Lance equipped, so if I rush him, he'll get wrecked. Bro, this idiot's gonna be dead set on getting himself killed, isn't he? Watch him just go run and stand right here where the enemy can get him, but he can't get the enemy.
To kill you, no other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
Okay, good. He didn't freaking yeet himself over there. Alright, everybody gather around. Oh, he is.
I will show you the truth.
That stinks. Like, literally can't do anything. That was dumb. Yeah, like he died for no reason. Literally couldn't do any damage.
Vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Oh, cool.
My thank you so much.
Damn it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lonato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies. If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly.
That's just the reality of
commoners who allied
battle.
themselves with Lord Lonato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
She's gonna like it if I say agreed. So.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lonato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore.
It's fine.
We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians.
Cult.
I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lonato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance.
Constant vigilance.
To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seiros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Whee! Part 1. White
Part
clouds.
1.
Blue
White
sea moon.
clouds.
The
Blue
goddess's
sea
rite
moon.
of rebirth.
The goddess's rite of rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the blue sea star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garrig Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Sure. Have flowers, Caspar. Sure, Caspar. Talk to me.
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
There's a suspicious man.
A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him?
That's just Poofle.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
Let's keep watch for now. Let's get him!
Watch? It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
Path that he's walking leads to?
Huh? Huh? It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Oh my god!
So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know.
Bro, like, started on him and the dude just up and offed himself.
Lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
Ooh. As a professor, I will take responsibility.
I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
It's a distraction, perchance.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garrig Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff.
I'm kind of her little manservant.
I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Would you like to explore the monastery? You have to.
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the Warrior Prime Minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other
Was the Emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won. Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The Warrior Prime Minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. Huh. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
Caspar.
Training again. You're certainly working hard, Caspar.
Oh, Edelgard! You scared me. You should have said something.
I did, but no matter. What has you training with such intensity? It's never good to neglect one's training, but overdoing it is ill-advised as well. You could already give any student here a battle they wouldn't soon forget.
You think so? Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I can't really stop training, though. I gotta get better if I expect to get anywhere in this world.
He wants to be very best.
You're the second son of House Berkeley's, right?
That's right. My older brother is the heir, and there are already too many mouths to feed in our family, so I can't count on any support. I pretty much have to make it on my own, you know?
I understand. It's difficult being born a noble.
Those
who inherit everything also inherit great burdens, but the same can be said of those who inherit nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't have any troubles. Who cares if I don't inherit anything? It just means I get to cut a path to my own future. You know what your problem is, Edelgard? You always have to make everything about you.
Are you picking a fight, Caspar?
Yeah!
Hey, now come on. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Always happy to fight, though, if that's what you want.
I have no desire to bicker with you. Good luck with your training. Goodbye.
What was that about? I'll never understand her.
My favorite. Oh, and she's involved with both of them.
Bernadetta, if you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
My nemesis! The hour of fate arrives. Help!
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the door. Just listen to me.
I don't have to open the door? Is this a truce? Okay. I like truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did. I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help. But I've had time to reflect on what you said, and I realize I was mistaken.
Oh, thanks for caring, but I'm fine actually.
I see that. I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do. And for me to frighten you like that? That was unbecoming conduct for a noble.
Maybe a little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior. I disgraced myself.
I disgraced myself.
As for my injury, you need not feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a result of my own thoughtlessness.
I think she pushed him away, and he fell and sprained his wrist or something.
But I suppose all that striving was for nothing. I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Yes, Bernadetta?
I don't really know much about this sort of thing, but you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know. I'm to blame too. I hurt you, and I'm sorry.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it wasn't for nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do like my time alone. Actually, it's more of a need. But you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again. Because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you... That doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it, but that's how it is. So,
the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious! At least I got you to laugh. It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
Burn.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that.
Bern, are you okay?
Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern.
No. I was actually thinking about being friends with
I'm
you.
surprised she said that.
I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just get in the way for me.
Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just He was just...
I love how the mouth movements for ah no is.
Father? What did she mean by that?
Okay, sports all done. Accept the quest from your house leader. Hey, Edelgard boss.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll...
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
I have a favor to ask.
Thinking. Oh.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
What
Nothing out
supplies?
of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it.
Train me in authority now. Axes.
I still have much to learn.
I've been in town. I have something to ask of you.
More quests.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt.
That's a fluffy
I will
horse.
stand guard and watch over the stable and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please do me a favor.
I wonder what the generally accepted consensus on what's the best. Who's best people? See, and there should be another quest here.
Hey there.
Hi there. Look at his sleeves. Why is there like a hole at the top? I thought the first time I saw these sleeves in battle, I thought it was a glitch. Because I thought his arms were clipping through his sleeves.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea.
Are you an idiot?
Seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
So, they did a sloppy note saying that they're going after Lady Rhea. Right. To make it seem like they wouldn't do something so stupid.
Do you know what
right?
this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels.
But
It mostly
actually,
contains
it was
weapons,
purposefully
artifacts, and
sloppy to make them
Anything
think
that
that
would
we would
cause
be
too
doing
great
something
a
else, when
storm.
actually they
Should it be
actually wanted to
No. The church knows better
go
than
after
to
Lady
store
Rhea.
anything too valuable in such an
But it would have been
accessible
just better to
location.
say something else. Or not do anything at all. Sorry, Caspar. Looks like you're just an idiot. Cyril, maybe? Sword tournament.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Should be easy enough.
I will not be stopping.
This is gonna be easy.
Witness frigid pride.
I'm not even paying attention, but that's fine.
One more success.
The finals? Yeah. I should put up for the semifinals just because. Use it or lose it, you know?
Witness frigid pride.
I'm glad I asked you.
Let's see.
Report back to Sedith?
Hello there.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Give the tea set to someone who loves tea. Where's Kitty Woman? She loves tea, right?
That's something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Professor, as for me, I had a date with us. I blame all these rumors on a dead leaf.
Okay?
Death Knight? Can't say I have. Cannot say I have.
Maybe it would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives.
It's not. It's not the greenhouse. I'm sorry. Plants, important. Greenhouse, probably not worth a whole assassination attempt type deal.
Right. Professor!
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the Goddess's Rite of Rebirth coming up.
Train me how to punch people, my guy.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Well, I had to guess it'd be the weapons.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Round, round, round.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple
Shouldn't you be telling Lady Rhea this?
Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Hannah Man.
I still have much.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Saros. They say
He's
it's
orange.
the day when the Goddess will return to walk among us.
Among
Not
us?
too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
We have another quest?
The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Saros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration? Could it be that...
How kind of you.
That's
I will
it.
have to repay you sometime.
Whoops. Alright, well, let's go. Let's report back to Edelgard.
Professor. Perhaps I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access.
The Holy Mausoleum?
Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
Sure, I'll invite you to tea. Okay.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Alright, spar. Let's brawl.
I still have much to learn.
Ooh, Shamir's open. Shamir? Come here, Shamir. Frickin' maps. Why does it say spotted to do? Like, I can see with my eyes. Where's Shamir?
So, yeah.
Raphael. There's Shamir.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
Shut up.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who.
Sure you can.
It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
The glory of
I ain't got time for this.
I'm closing in on expertise.
Question for you.
Yes. Such interesting ideas you seem to have, Professor. But tell me this. What would you do if you're given the task of teaching a subject that you yourself did not understand? Take the time to study the subject before teaching it.
That was surprisingly reasonable.
What do you mean surprisingly reasonable? Shut up.
Professor.
Slay my enemies without having blah blah blah. Great magic user. Sure. There's a lot about this game that I don't know. Like, is it random? Like when they ask to switch, or will they always ask to switch certain times, or what? Is it dictated by something else?
I'll sing so loud that my voice is gonna reach the sky!
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Why did those two the ones that are singing?
I still have much to learn.
Let's host a tea party with Flame. The charm.
I am honored that you invited me.
Happy birthday, Flame. Would you like some
My
tea?
favorite tea. I am moved.
That's my only tea.
I am ever so grateful. Delicious.
Let's talk about recipes. The view from the bridge. Classes you might enjoy. Dang it! Because I know she's not a
I
student.
desire to see the ocean again. It is difficult being so
I know
far
she
away.
she wants to be a student, so I was wondering. That wasn't perfect. I missed one. Well, what the heck? Sure. Happy birthday.
Wow, that tea was very delicious.
Whoa,
Please
back
take
up.
care, Professor.
Holy cow. My charm.
Nothing is impossible for us.
It's you. What a relief. Look, Professor, we did great.
Sorry, I just found out I could tap something on my phone to see a preview of my emails. I did not know that.
Take shape.
Oh,
Swords and melee.
As long as it makes me stronger. Professor.
Sure.
we did it.
The battlefield has much to teach.
Enlightening.
A battle? Sure, I'll do some battle.
My, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got an extra space for someone that I can recruit. Make sure everybody's got good stuff. This rusted bow. Can I... How do I repair items? That's the question. fight me.
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
My asthma is acting up.
Witness frigid pride.
Battle. Probably didn't need to do this. I was just gonna wreck this guy, but that's fine.
I think I'm improving.
Stay focused. No hesitation.
Ooh, this man.
You fought well.
Admiration.
I will prevail.
Put me in there.
Put me in, coach.
That's my cue.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Interesting choice.
Row.
Up, 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 up. Ba 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 da da da. Thunder. Thunder.
Only a fool challenges me.
Oh no.
Just get him right up close and personal. Yay, level up.
Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
How are we looking on level? Caspar Linhart at the bottom. Interesting. Wind should do it.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Oh, this guy's still here.
You could have at least
Face plant.
tried.
There we go. Right in the gut.
I thought I was dead.
What, you were shooting long range at an axe wielder. What's the defense? Wait, you don't have healing magic? What? At the start of each turn, not when you wait. Okay. Bup, 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 bup. Get hosed.
Each battle a chance to grow.
I thank you.
Only one more. He's leaving his heal tile. Ooh.
All roses have thorns.
Strength 8, 13. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know any magic yet. Violet doesn't.
I want to...
Am I done yet?
There we go. Should be good. How much physics this guy got? 5. Nice. Only 4 range, though. It's not going to work. That just won't do. No, it will not.
That was nothing. Splendor of nobility.
Luck is always on my side.
My man just got wrecked.
This can't.
Watch and learn.
How do people die on the frickin'... Like, they got Pegasus Knights dying on these places?
Flame Spirit, protect me.
I'm impressed.
Time to plug my Fitbit in. Sorry for the mic smack. Wah.
Anywhere I can hide.
No.
I guess. You were wide open. I'm a quick study.
You're really trucking, man. Yeah, come back here. Ah, he got me. Might as well.
You inspire.
It's simple.
You rogue. Using nose for rocks here. Why is there like one axe person in the background? Is that this person? If I kill this person, will they disappear from the background? I got a whole battalion. Too bad they're not trying to shoot me. Come on, Caspar, you're slacking. Get in there.
What a jump. Pretty good, don't you think?
Have him sitting there. Hiya!
I'd rather be napping.
My thank you so much.
Feels kind of weird. You think they'd all be from the same, like,
I have gratitude.
house. Like, whatever house is most popular to dominate. But I guess people are either doing an even split of the houses or just getting the people that they like anyway.
As you wish.
Should I have held back? We must all do our part.
I'm a charming guy. What is it? What does charm even do? Gambit's might, hit rate, and avoidance. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh no. Put me in there.
Put me in, coach. Not a very accurate fellow, is he?
Hardly worth my time. This strength will serve Lady Adel.
Ladle guard.
I will prevail.
Sure.
My efforts were not in vain.
Model leader. What's that do for you? I don't know. So if I just keep up the battalion at less than a third, I'll always have vantage. That actually sounds pretty darn good.
That's my cue.
Stay focused. It's over.
I was gonna say, oh, I might get a hit off. No.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
All roses have thorns. Well,
Battle.
Battle, my guy.
Get the victory.
Yeah, we don't want all of them. Yeah, they're both gonna go for him, but they won't be able to get him. Thunder!
you were wide open.
Stronger than this?
I just have to throw Edelgard or Violet in there just to
You worked hard for nothing.
weaken them up a bit.
Hope this.
No one makes it past me.
It didn't even touch his shoulder, it just kind of hovered.
didn't even enjoy it.
Good for you,
Could have been
Linhardt.
sleeping this whole time.
It's like making the armor sounds, but she's not wearing any armor.
Predictable.
Dutch dodged right through it.
Now you know your limits.
Smash!
Take me seriously.
Not gonna be taking anyone seriously here right now.
All roses have thorns.
Not quite what I was after.
You're kidding me. It's Fire Emblem for you. Sometimes the stats are in your favor, but the luck just ain't.
Am I done yet?
The mark of nobility. This... I still have a long way to go.
Appreciated.
Perish.
You should be honored. This...
Alright, buddy. Holy cow. Get a critical hit for me, will ya? He's so slow. Whatever happened to Elwyn?
Huh. Victory. I could have been.
Sure. Let's talk to Dorothea.
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
It's a different guy that I saw you with yesterday.
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
Are you cheating?
Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade.
We all feel anxiety about aging.
You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Is that really what you want?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is.
Why don't you take care of you?
Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Okay. Joking.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me happy. Me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you?
What do you mean
If
gotten
so,
awfully
I'm
quiet? I don't talk.
Very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Sure, I'll host a tea party.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could. Thanks. The taste of relaxation. Oh?
Gossip. He likes gossip?
Oh?
Sweets, maybe? Ah, I don't know anything about Claude.
Oh?
Cats. You don't like cats? What the frick?
I'm afraid I've stayed too long.
thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
I saw a stray cat the other day. Oh, I don't really care. Bruh. I haven't unlocked the blacksmith, really? Might be the last chapter before I go eat.
My, thank you so much.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
We're not wrong.
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
Oh.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
Thank you.
I am ever so grateful. I am grateful. Thanks so much.
Well, I guess we were right. There's enemies here. Death Knight. Dark Seal. Pretty sure this is Yuritsa. There's a chest. And another chest. Petra's got lock touch, right? Yeah. That's Petra's speed is 20. I could just yoink the Dark Seal. Unfortunately, there's no rescuing in this game, so I couldn't just have her yoink it and then rescue.
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us.
Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim. Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor. We must pay attention to our enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from advantageous positions.
Are they like armor tiles or whatnot? Cover, 2 defense. Avoid floor.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Only a fool challenges me.
Dead.
Battle. As you wish.
I did an oopsie there. Oh, I could have used my bow. Curve shot. Took him out.
Put me in there.
Stay focused.
Oh no.
I will prevail.
I will get the victory.
That's my cue.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid him.
Yay, miss. You're fired. Get it? Because I lit him on fire.
Can't get ahead of myself. How long will this take?
What's the move? Can't wait until I start getting some cavalry.
cleanse my body and mind.
As expected.
Like, come on, attack me. Oh, it's just a healer. Explains why she didn't try to kill me.
You are not.
Failure is not an option. One step at a time.
Assist, physic. Yeah.
Appreciated.
Yay. Gotta level up out of it.
I'm getting it.
Am I done yet? I guess.
Think you can escape from me? Ah, there's a chance to do 4 damage. Never mind.
You fought well.
Nice.
Watch and learn.
Why can't he? Oh wait. Counterattack. That's not good. Defeat the commander. So I think what I have to do is steal the dark seal from the dark Death Knight, and as soon as I steal the seal, kill this guy.
beneath me.
I thank you.
It's simple.
Doesn't even have the movement.
That is that.
Bum bum bum.
Not
I don't want to kill her, because I want Caspar to get a chance to take her out. There you go.
Right makes might, right?
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
That was nothing.
Let's get the chest key. Bernadetta does, okay. Why isn't it showing their faces anymore?
The mark of nobility. The noble state. Back to the fray.
Okay, so there are only 2 chests on the map. Nice. Sorry. You don't belong in this world. Can't have any healing the enemy. I don't need no freaking training sword.
Thanks.
Turn 6? Okay, we should be good.
No hesitation.
As expected.
I love how we're just looting the place. I wonder if I actually changed her like battle appearance to be always the same as her normal appearance.
Don't waste it.
Sorry.
No use.
Darn. Did I just block out? Okay, no.
One more success.
This was beneath me.
Yeah, it worked.
We need to start wrapping this up.
I'm just getting.
I don't want to deal with the stupid reinforcements.
that is that.
Bro, that 4 movement though. Oh. Feels so gross. Alright, so I will almost guaranteed kill him. So if I do something like this. Steal. Yep, thank you.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Thank you.
You fought well.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't... A sword.
I like how it takes 25 turns, but... Or until you actually win. No blood.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
Ah, he got away. That sword. Why is it...
That's the sword that was in the casket. Seems to be shimmering, almost as though...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Sword of the Creator. Mysterious Blade unleashes true power in Carl's hands, extending to reach distant enemies. Weapon spirit ability is restored by 5 each time Carl chooses rest on his day off. Okay.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum.
Yeah, the assassination
It is
was just
unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
that was just a deploy.
We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing.
You're not gonna like hear him out, get some intel.
The punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
The Western Church?
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
Let's stretch a little.
It seems the knights have been
Well, that's
tasked with
fair.
subduing
It's the end of
leaders
stream
the
for
Western Church.
morning anyway,
We
once
may
this
be given
cutscene
the
ends.
opportunity
But,
to help them
alright,
with
everybody,
their mission.
stand up. Take a deep breath.
Our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church.
Hands over your head.
I never imagined explaining something so basic
Shut up, Hubert.
to an instructor of mine.
Lean to the left, stretch your right arm over your head. Left arm over your head, lean to the right.
It's strange that the archbishop would ask someone
Down,
like
let's
that
touch
to
our
lead his
toes.
studies.
Boop.
There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Pull your right
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes.
leg behind, stretch out your
Execute that whole
front of your
group
quad.
just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
The reverse.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what
Ugh.
she would do to us.
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
No.
There you are, Professor.
Oh, well, don't
It
let me
seems
say.
Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Oh, I missed to bring it around town. Oh well.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to
I
give the
mean,
sword of the Creator to this stranger?
it reacted to me.
Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seros over 1,000 years ago.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop it there. We'll resume after lunch. Of course, if you're not familiar, I stream for 3 hours, then I go to lunch for an hour, and then I stream for 3 more hours. And so yeah, drop a follow to be notified of when I go live again, and I'll see you after the break. Bye.